can try Spanish too, but English is my thing. But I can try Spanish.
No, no, no. But
I mean, I
um,
understand. I mean, whatever you want to do. I can talk
no,
Spanglish.
in English.
Okay.
No, unless you want to do in Portuguese. Just
Oh
kidding.
no, no. Oh wait, are you from
Just kidding.
Brazil?
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
You know, I worked with Wagner Maura.
Wagner Moura. Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
I
yes,
know.
yes, yes. I
Narcos.
worked. Yes, I worked with him, and he's a director now, so he's directing us and stuff in that show. But um, he's amazing. He speaks
Yeah,
Spanish so well. I mean, he calls me Bob,
yeah.
and he says Bob, Bob,
Bob, Bob.
Bob,
That's
Bob. It's like Bob. And
that's great. Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to be talking to you, and it's been a good year for you, right?
yes,
Sorry,
yes,
now
it's
this
okay. It's a
tax
hard word.
collector.
Yes.
Yes, and but what was about this project when you read the script? What got your attention and want you to be part of it?
Okay, so um, the truth is that I met David Ayers in a dojo. And so him and I used to train karate here in Echo Park, and I became friends with him. And I didn't know if he was a writer, director. I didn't know if he did movies. And months into our relationship as friends, he asked me one day if I wanted to make a movie with him, and I said yes. So then we started getting into the process of working with each other. He had a story he wanted to tell, and it was, talks about a culture that exists in Los Angeles. And for me, I grew up in Los Angeles. I'm Puerto Rican Mexican, but I grew up in South LA, and the story, is based in South Los Angeles. And so when I was in the process with him, it wasn't something that was too far away from home, and so it was very intimate and very personal. And I fell in love with David, fell in love with Shia, fell in love with the process, and fell in love with the everything getting it done. And now we are here today. So I accepted it freely, openly, and with all the love I can, and I really wanted to do my best and work hard.
Yeah, it's a different style. Not a, it's like it's looking on the other side of a drug dealer or someone that deals with the the word. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
and it's about family and shows that you guys have a heart too. Not you, the character. And
Yes, yes.
but what do you like the most about Davi or David, your character?
Actually, I like the fact that you get to see the anti-hero, like they say. I like that people are saying that you get to see the person that you don't necessarily ever hear their story. You only see the bad things, or like quote unquote bad things, or the consequences of their actions, but you don't see why. The truth is, a lot of us, we're put into places in our life where we have to make a decision, and sometimes people around us will not completely accept the decisions we've made, because for them it's not in their benefit, but for the person making it, it's a necessity of survival. And so this movie, encapsulates that, where it's everything is being taken away, and you have to hold on to your bearings, and make what you can of what you have. And redemption, or revenge, or what does loyalty mean, or friendship, or love. So all these questions and themes are brought up to the surface, because you're being tested, like life tests all of us, and puts us all into these corners and says, who are you right now, and makes you question. So all of that made me uh, wanted to do the part justice and the movie justice.
Yeah, and I also like the you mentioned work with Shia LaBeouf, but I like the dynamic that you guys have on screen, and I bet you there was also behind the scenes. How was like work with him, and did you learn anything from him?
Yes, definitely. Him and I became very good friends. Even when we finished the movie, he and I opened up a theater school here in Los Angeles called the Slauson Recreational Theater Company. I grew up down the street from this place. It was an actual park, and Shia and I, we filmed a few scenes there, and we got to know the local people that lived around there and like a couple blocks away from my neighborhood. And so then we all got together and decided to work and create something. So every day since the last 2 years, 2 years and a half, Shia and I have seen each other, working with each other, collaborating with each other. Right now, we're currently building a play, for the COVID pandemic. We're doing something for the world to be, immersed in, and that's a testament of the kind of person he is and the person that we and what the relationship we have, which is all love, and he's like a big brother. So he taught me to just take ownership of myself and take ownership of what the job asks us for, um, and just go all in, and like
Yeah.
believe in yourself really. So he's a beautiful human being, and caring, empathetic, um, down to earth. He's brilliant. He's an amazing person.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I congratulate you in this
Thank
work
you.
that you're doing with him. And I
Thank you.
think that we're gonna bring more opportunities to us, the minority, that sometimes we're like just people just don't, you're not well represented like on
Yes,
screen,
yes,
in
yes,
front
yes.
and behind the scenes. And for
Hmm.
you to be part of these projects that has a lot of like diverse cast, talks about our culture. What was is like, tell me a little bit about the importance for you to be part of those
So,
projects.
I mean, it's my complete responsibility as being, I mean, on the surface area, I am Chicano, I am Puerto Rican, Mexican, American, and I do represent someone and something on screen. But I do also believe that it does take work ethic and a lot of belief in oneself to continue a journey in this industry, because of, like you said, there's not a lot of opportunities and there's not a lot of representation. So when you do get an opportunity like this to be the leading person or the leading, from the beginning to the end, like I did myself, being blessed to have this opportunity, you take it and you don't complain, and you make sure that the job is done well and that you put all in and you've committed. And I can't say that just because I'm brown I deserve a project. No, it doesn't work like that. I believe it's like it's the best person for the job should get the project, no matter who it is or what color of your skin. And yes, we do need more stories. Yes, we do need more films. Yes, we do need more. More diverse, I guess, and inclusive projects that are shown around the world. We just have to band together, really. The Hispanic Latin community, the Latinx community, the Chicano community. It's like you got to get together and create and make the stories that matter, and make sure you're telling the stories that you want to tell and doing it with righteousness and not something to make a benefit off of.
Yeah, that's right. And coming back to the tax collector, we have a lot of like scenes like you guys are like fighting, a lot of explosions and everything. What was very difficult for you to do those scenes?
They were fun. Before we even got into a set, we were actually training at the dojo that I met David in. And so we all got in there and we practiced and fought and everything. And we trained for a few months and we got really intimate. So our bodies were very physically equipped to do a lot of running and jumping and fighting and stuff. But the hardest scene I can say that was in the whole movie is at the end, where there's a lot of water and a big fight in the bathroom. That was exhausting, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, that's part of the job. So,
Yes.
Bobby, thank you so much for your time. Muito obrigada. And I hope, yes, I hope I can see you soon in another project. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.